The ACER ASPIRE A314 is one of the AMD Ryzen 5 based laptops that is elegant, great in performance, and of course, is this a real great budget for just under 30,000 pesos? Well, let's talk about that. On the unboxing, we have the unit, documentation, power cord, and power brick. The design build quality is really great for this kind of laptop. With its silver color scheme, Acer really did a great job when it comes to its design standpoint, that the build quality is really great. The port selection is really quite decent in this kind of category. As what you can expect on the left side, you have DC power in, Ethernet port, HDMI, 2 sets of USB 3.0 ports. On the other side, we have combo jack, USB port, and the security lock slot with status LEDs. The display is a 1080p narrow edge display that is still TN panel. When it comes to color contrast and brightness, that is really decent. The mediocre viewing angles is what you can expect for a TN panel screen, but it is really quite sharp. Another thing to mention here is the webcam. The webcam is really quite okay by modern standards, and this one can only go to the possible 0.3 megapixel, and that is really okay for Skype calls and conference calls. For the keyboard, it is really well spaced and really good, but the arrow keys with the page up and page down really interferes the experience that it is really cramped. But as an average typist, you don't have any kind of compromise with short amount travel, and using this one for a longer term is really good with some slight sponginess on the keys themselves. And the touchpad is responsive as what you can expect that it is using the Acer Precision driver. This one uses the Ryzen 5 3500U with 4GB of RAM, 128GB NVMe SSD paired with a 1TB hard drive and the Vega 8 graphics. It's really great when it comes to performance, even for basic productivity and from Word documents. With some slight gaming, this one doesn't break the bank. But here is a sample picture as what you can expect for the upgrades, that you only have one RAM slot. The SSD can be upgradable, but you cannot go back to a SATA M.2 format. And of course, the hard drive is really quite okay, that you can easily swap to an additional SSD. Now moving on to the audio quality, it is really great when it comes to the audio on this thing. It's not really the best sounding audio, but it really gets the job done. For the thermals and fan noise, as what you can expect for underload and idle, it is really quite comfortable as what you can expect. For its full load perspective, it is really quite surprising that can shut up to 9 degrees Celsius. Since we're benchmarking Cinebench with 100% utilization, you can expect that this one has a really decent thermals as what you can expect. Plus, at these lower temperatures at idle is really okay. And the fan exhaust is located on the backside. When we're using the thermal scanner, you can see that this one is where the hotspot that comes in at around 45 degrees Celsius. And the fan noise is really quite quiet, but for full load, you can actually hear the fan noise. You can see that this one can go up to 4.5 hours of battery life, and you can go up to 6.5 hours. That is really great for a laptop in this kind of category at its price point. Depending on your workload, this is no compromise at all. In the end, if you want to get this laptop for the price of $29,999, you don't have any kind of problems with this kind of laptop despite its performance, reliability, and its sleekness with really lightweight form factor. This one is a really great companion, especially with modern features. But I do wish to have SD card reader, really having dedicated graphics, especially IPS display or a backlit keyboard would actually add some more flavor. That this one is still the best looking laptop in this kind of platform. If you want to see more videos like this, go hit the thumbs up button, sub, and tap on the notification bell. And this is Norms, and I'll catch you guys in the next video.